My wife, now deceased, was a teacher in the Gull Lake School District. So I do know a little bit about what I'm talking about, the teaching profession. I'm not a teacher myself, but really we are all teachers. If you're a parent, you're a teacher. If you have a job or a career, you're a teacher. So thank you for your time.
Hi, thank you for letting me speak. I just briefly wanted to say, first of all, I appreciate everyone that's a teacher, everyone that's on staff, and our school board. I appreciate what you're doing, and I know that each of you, when you're walking into this discussion, feel like you're Daniel walking into the den, and so you've got to have strength, and I appreciate the strength that you have and the courage that you have to speak. What breaks my heart is to see the pain, to see the hatred, to see people hurting each other over their own point of view. Everyone has their point of view. I understand that. You have your own needs. The board has to meet certain restrictions, and they have a budget to meet. My plea to the community is to think about what everyone is doing on both sides to help each other. Be a community. Be pleasant to each other. Stop being bullies. That's it. Thank you.
Mike Wallace.
All right.
Okay, so I've never been real good at public speaking, but some friends of mine, I'm class of 99, they let us know that this meeting was going on not too long ago. And I just want to take you guys back to the 98, 99 years real quick. You know, this is a school that I transferred to from Kingston Springs, Tennessee. Some of the best years of my life. I don't know if you guys were able to experience Parchment. Kids that are experiencing it now, and they're going to have Mike Lopacino, one of my best friends in high school. But, I wrote a letter. I hope you guys all read it. It's on the DA website. And I just want to come up and speak about the teachers. Just like I said there, teachers travel with the sexual life. No matter where your background is from. There were some that I love to death. Nobody last Brown. Not with anymore. I want to take back to one thing that keeps my mind. That was the students that wanted to go to prom so bad. She tried about it. She tried to the students, her friends, looking for a way to go to prom, somebody to take prom. She didn't have a dress. And the girls go to prom, that's one thing to look forward to. And dads, I think that's the number one thing you don't look forward to. But she couldn't afford the dress, bottom line. And one of our teachers, Nancy Looper, she took out of her own spare time, out of her own spare money, took that girl, I'm going to name her, took her to get a dress. She made me just being a guy that just wanted to go through school, get my job done. All the way up to them years, I've never had like a favorite teacher. But this is one of the things that one of my favorite teachers I ever had. Mr. Cloud. Was another one. Taught me math. When I deal with math on a daily basis, you have to recognize what you're doing to your students, for your students, whether it's in class or out there. They deserve it. They deserve what they do. And I think it's time that I direct this correctional what differentiates the design work. They're asking for something. A break. Now a break. Who all here has kids? Who all wishes they could have a half hour to themselves during the day?
Well, good evening, Board of Education, community members. There was a dog down there. And most importantly, the Portage educators.
Portage.
Parchment. I live in Kent, I work in Calgary. Parchment educators. I stand here proudly with you. You're amazing educators. And I'm here demanding that you listen to them. Listen to their voices. Because even tonight, when I came and I heard that you wanted to cut the time frame of how long people were going to talk, that concerns me greatly. The professional educators, they propose that they have plan time scheduled during the day. That's not an uncommon thing. It's very common. Everybody has it because it's good for kids. You say they have plan time at the beginning of the day. That's free. We all know. There were a lot of alternative facts given tonight. Up there on that screen. And a fact is that they have plan time in the morning for free. Listen to their voices. They propose this. A lot of people say it's for them to have a break, okay, yeah. But it's to benefit student learning. They need the time to call parents, meet with individual students, grade tests, make adjustments in lesson plans. And many, many other things. Someone said, go to the bathroom. That's real. If most hourly workers get 2 15-minute breaks and a lunch. If you're working all day long, they're getting less than an hourly worker gets. That's hard for me to even believe that they have to work under such conditions. Listen to their voices. They're the most important job, in my opinion. Most important job. And a hard job. And I hear a lot of words coming from up here. It's just words to me, and I see tears. It's just tears. I don't believe any of it. Invest in your students. Prioritize teaching and learning. Put your money where your mouth is. I know the superintendent did get a raise. Retroactive, I heard. That's wrong. That's a priority. That's their priority. I don't agree with that. Listen, again, listen to their voice. They're professional. Master's degrees, bachelor's degrees, listen to them. Get them and the teachers the adequate plan time that they deserve. Thank you.
Dave?
Hi, my name is Scott McCabe, and I'm speaking as a concerned parent and a taxpayer. I was hoping that I would never have to come up here and do something like this, as I am tonight. But I'm speaking to the administration and the majority, not all, board members. I applaud Sherry Balmer for trying to create discussion, albeit ignored, regarding the delay of Ms. Miller's raise. I'm truly disappointed with Parchment's leadership for the last 4 years. Going into year 5, I challenge you, every one of you, to take all duties for 1 week of a teacher and see how you feel.
Yeah.
Multiply that by 39 weeks, then 4 1/4 years. requiring somebody to come in the morning. This all looks good on paper, so you call it a plan, not a plan. IT teach. I don't get all I need done in one time period. Name me a district in the area or the state, for that matter, that is doing this. How is it best for kids? This is and has been a poor plan from the start. You act like it never happened, and you ignore the request for help. To create this mess, which you lack respect to these teachers, you are not putting kids first. The lack of leadership in Parchment is driving community members, staff, and students away. Leadership board members have claimed that people are moving out of state due to economy. I personally know many of the families that have chosen to pull their kids out of Parchment and their reasons for doing so. They didn't move from their houses, they moved from their schools. As a school employee who deals directly with students, as a teacher, as an administrator, or as a board member, your number one priority is kids first. As I see it, one out of those three groups is doing this. These teachers are dedicated far more than you give them credit for, and you're using it against them. For that, you guys should all be ashamed. As a 23-year teacher in Killen Public Schools, I've seen both good and bad leadership. There are leaders who divide, bully, and manipulate. There are leaders who unite, inspire, and create a team. Parchment does not have this. How do you solve problems when you don't listen to your community and your staff? You should thank this community and staff for not folding, putting kids first. Somebody has to. At the last board meeting, Mr. Miller could have stepped up and spoken like many other community members did. Nobody spoke. He could have attempted to justify his reasons for taking a raise while denying the teachers any relief whatsoever, but he chose to remain silent. Evidently, we must have surpassed the 30-minute time limit that was put into effect on public comment. Why are teachers being told what to wear and what to post? Maybe if the problem were fixed, this wouldn't be a problem. This should be a clear sign of the climate that Mr. Miller, maybe the board, has created. While I have been through poor leadership and intensive negotiations, I have not experienced this toxic environment that was being created in Parchment. Parchment teachers are only asking to be put in line, or Parchment teachers are only asking to be in line with neighboring districts. That being the claim period during the day and a reasonable raise, they've earned it. For all intents and purposes, this is what Mr. Miller's salary should be for a school our size. Not number 3 in Kalamazoo County, when we are number 6 in enrollment. I also went to Mackinac Center, and looking at districts, taking enrollment from 1,000 students to 2,200 students. So going higher and lower, superintendent, top paid by far.
Hello, my name is Alice Dow. I'm a student here at Parchment. I've been in Parchment since kindergarten. I have attended the previous meeting and both and I see there is not so here right now. Students are mentioned, but nearly none are present to hear what is said about us or what is happening to our teachers. So I'm back with a few things to stand to pass. I realized when I was young I wanted to be a teacher. But like everyone else, I had a phase when I was about 6 where I wanted to be a teacher. By elementary school teachers, we're in this room right now, and because of them, I wanted to. I realize now that I can't teach. But even if I could, being a teacher would be the last thing I wanted to do. I was told by one of my teachers that going into teaching is not a good idea, and it's not wanting to. And this comes from someone who loves. A year ago today, I was contemplating suicide, and there was 4 reasons why I did it. One,
I need to see The Incredibles 2 before I die. 2, I was writing a song that needed to be finished. 3, I need to see my favorite band before I die. And 4, my teacher. We were reading either it was A Streetcar Named Desire or The Crucible in Keel's class, and I needed to know how it ended. In Omar's drama class, we had a play to put on in November, and I needed to be in my sword fight. Roscoe always had some snarky comment, and I didn't want to miss it because it made my day. Roscoe told me that years ago, he told me to hang in there, Allison. I put that up on a little board in my room, so every morning I knew someone believed me. All of these people didn't know I wanted to kill myself, and because of them, I didn't. I'm closer to some of these people in here than I am with my own family. I come to school every day and see how tired they are, just exhausted. It hurts me. And it makes me so sad for them. I want people who make me happy and gave me a reason to live to be happy. I'm sure they're all thinking about all the things they have to do when they get home, like all the papers they need to grade. And they're really worried about that. I already know. And just as I'm worried about doing all the homework that I didn't do in this sit on the But tomorrow, they'll all come to school and they'll teach us. And I'll be ready to learn. I have learned more than just the subjects that they teach, and I have taught other people what they have taught me. They have made a huge impact on all of us. One of the life lessons I was taught was, how do you want to be remembered? When I asked for advice on me, I remember all the people in this room with only good memories, even the ones that didn't like at the time. I think back to them and go, wow, the only reason I didn't like them was because they were doing their job. Which, as we see, isn't a great one. Because we all have to be. I can tell you this, when I walk across that stage in May, I will be flooded with memories of all of these people. And I cherish the time I have with them now because it will be gone soon. And when I shake their hand, unlike a lot of the peers that I have, I will know who you are. And how do you want to be remembered?
I knew that had to be me with the name like Liz Radchak. Yes, you did. My name is Liz Radchak, and I'm a teacher at Vicksburg High School, and here to support you and maybe refocus your vision. I read on your website that the Parchment School's mission is to ensure that all students are challenged to excel in their individual intellectual growth while achieving those essential academic and interpersonal skills necessary to become a successful and contributing member of society. And as a member of the Michigan Education Association, our vision and our mission is to ensure that the education of our students and the working conditions of our members is of the highest quality. But I think you might not understand how closely tied those two things are. The working conditions of the teachers in the district and all of the employees, and the learning conditions of the students. Increasing the workload makes teachers less effective despite their hard effort. Teacher advocacy is the highest effect size, according to John Hattie, professor of education at the University of Auckland. How many people have heard of John Hattie? Oh, not too many. A couple people. He's like the one at our school. So we looked to see how many effect sizes we get. Teacher advocacy is the highest. Things like formative evaluation, comprehensive intervention, kinds of things that teachers do during the internal plan. When I asked my colleagues at Vicksburg Community Schools how students would be affected in their class if they didn't have external planning, they cited things such revise plans, assess formative, time to reset for different students, work with students with different needs, and the list went on and on. Many of them had to ask for clarification. They don't have a planned time during the day. They were just so shocked at how that was against everything that they'd grown up with. And it's my hope that the board will take a more active role in the negotiation and go through their mission and fulfill that mission of Parchment schools so that the teachers can have that plan back, they can be more effective, and we can see more and more students like the first today if they're happy to. It takes leadership, and it's leadership district believing in you that makes all the difference.
Well, good evening, board members and the live viewing audience. I've never had a live with other of different circumstances. Well, I'm here tonight to let the teachers and the school board know how much I appreciate the it broke my heart to hear from a few teachers that they did not feel appreciated. First, I cannot tell you enough about the elementary. My youngest daughter, Grace, has gone leaps and bounds over the past 2 years. This year, I received a phone call while I was at work from Grace. She wanted to tell me how great her day was. Not normal. Because she made it into that program. I don't bring this up to brag because I really could care less what program my children are in. The point of the story is to show how Mrs. Beauchamp and Mrs. Turbo went above and beyond to move Grace from below level in reading to at or beyond. Their dedication to Grace's education improved her self-confidence. Next, Mrs. Campbell and Mrs. Turbo, along with their coworkers, go above and beyond to integrate learning. Mrs. Campbell has spent many hours fundraising, organizing, facilitating a field trip to Chicago for the past trip. The amount of time that she has put into this program surpasses any amount of pay than Mrs. Campbell. Mrs. Triplett also integrates learning into a week-long program for the Nature Center in East Picnic for Luck. Not only does Mrs. Triplett coordinate schedules for this experience, she also funds. Also, again, the amount of planning surpasses what is paid. Finally, the middle school staff. My eldest daughter, Isabel, has had a hard time adjusting to middle school life due to her shy personality. Mrs. Fotis and Mrs. Fletcher took time out of their busy days to help her. Mrs. Nowler also will meet with Isabel before class to answer any questions that she may have. We had a science team who just planned a sixth grade camp to Sherman Lake. I know how much time that she puts in coordinating that for my district. And that all of these things surpass what they're being to do. These are only a few examples of teachers going above and beyond what they're being to do. They don't have to do extra, but they choose to do that. By not settling their contract, more teachers are going to feel underappreciated and stop doing the extras for what is above and beyond. This is not okay. This will affect my children's education. When I hear people stating that we can't afford to pay this more, it is because we have not balanced our budget efficiently. We have 2 superintendents when our district can only afford and only take 1. We also have given raises when they already make more than other superintendents with the same student count. Our district needs to start setting priorities. Priority number 1 is teaching and paying those that directly affect the students. And it starts with
Amen.
Amen.
longer we continue to delay any plan time, the less likely we are to get that done. I think that has been our number one. That goes right into this letter that I'm going to share today. Dear Parchment School District stakeholders, I am writing this letter to explain how the lack of plan time during the instructional day has negatively affected my teaching, as well as many others. I hope when you read this, you are really able to put yourself in our position and understand the effect that the current prep time allotted has had on the students in the district. Currently, we are given 50 to 60 minutes before school for plan time. This gives you enough time to turn on your computer and other electronics, check and respond to your email, look over your schedule for the day, and maybe make a few copies, if you're lucky enough to be the person who copies that morning. Copy machines are often jammed and out of service, and every teacher in the building is trying to use them at the exact same time. If you have a concerned parent or an issue with a student before or after school, your entire plan time is gone. I would invite any parent or school board member to come shadow a teacher for the day. Watch us run around the school like crazy, barely able to speak to one another, and then see us spend our entire lunchroom in our classroom with great teachers. I know teachers who rarely even eat lunch because it takes too much time to walk to the lounge to eat up food when they have so much work to do. I used to have lunch with students throughout the week for rewards or just to have a close relationship with them. As I did, papers pile up on my desk, and I would end up spending an entire weekend unable to spend time with my own children, just to get caught up on grading or to plan for the next week. Being a teacher is hard work anywhere, but when you are given no break during the day to even use the bathroom or catch our breath, it creates a really stressful and unhealthy environment that takes the fun and creativity out of teaching. I stayed in this district because I love the kids I work with, and there are some amazing teachers. If we continue to be denied adequate time to prepare for instruction, I am afraid I will be forced to seek employment elsewhere. I feel like so much of what made me a great teacher has been compromised since I have taught at the Parchment School District. I used to be able to spend time getting to know parents and students on a personal level, but now I feel like I never have a second to spare. If a colleague wants to talk to me in the morning to collaborate, or an administrator wants to meet to discuss a student, then I have lost any chance to prepare for the day. If a parent calls to discuss an important issue, then scrambling to have something ready to teach. Just getting by with a scripted lesson plan is really impossible to do, even for the most seasoned and efficient teacher with no real plan time. I've taught in other districts where we had regular plan time during our day. I used to have such creative lesson plans that captivated students and made them excited to learn. I would reflect on lessons and change or add to them, do research, and find new ways to teach things and talk to my students to make sure the lessons were relevant to their lives. Now, I'm just making sure I have enough worksheets copied, because that is all I need time to do. How in 60 minutes can you possibly have papers graded for between 60 and 200 students, communicate with parents and other necessary people, prepare materials for the day, and still have time to put any meaningful thought into your lesson? I do the best I can with my teaching, and I genuinely care about my students. I've had parents from previous years visit me at open house and announce to upcoming students how lucky they are to be in my class. I have never had a parent complaint or any issues on my evaluation. By all practical standards, I have been a great teacher for this district. Despite all of this, I truly feel like I am doing a disservice to my students. I am not teaching to my full potential or doing what I'm capable of doing for these children, simply because I am not giving the time and support I need. Kids deserve to have teachers who are not stretched so thin that they can't think straight. They deserve teachers who have time to plan exciting and enriching lessons. They deserve technology that will prepare them for the real world. The school district has money to allow these things, but they don't prioritize. We have already lost amazing families, and they always say that they love the teachers, but there's a lack of resources and opportunities for their kids here. We've also lost amazing teachers, and will continue to lose more, myself included, if something doesn't change. The district has the potential to be great. We have great teachers and amazing families. All we need to do is work together and do what's best for the kids in this community. Thank you for your support and taking the time to read this. Sincerely, an exhausted teacher who wants more for your child. I just want to invite just one teacher, but it is the words that I give us.
All right, Michael, I can't say your last name, but I'm going to go AK Brooks.
from a time from 1994. Among you, I find a place I can call home. I came from East in Brooklyn, New York. The school system is not like the excellence of execution we have here at Parchment High School. I proudly came here as a voice for 4 legendary teachers that have been here from my freshman year, minus one, Mr. Bobby Glasser at the time. But first, I would like to speak about to you who made a difference in my life. For the boy who didn't know how to put 2 numbers together, Mr. Blau. That man right there, me and him had butted heads from the very beginning. I say to you, distinguished members of the board, Mr. Blau, me and my friends, we once thought of him as a man without emotion. But as time went on, we got to know him and the wonderful person that Parchment High brought into this building. They won the lottery with him. I can't tell you how many Saturday detentions I got. Because I didn't know how to keep my trap shut. Just listen to the gentleman on what he was saying. He gave me nothing but good sovereign advice. That when times get tough, the tough get going. Mr. Blau, Parchment would not be the same without you.
That's right.
Amen. I can say this right now. Me and my friends, he wound up giving us a chance. How could we better concentrate in class? He gave us the opportunity to have a class vote. Me, Alicia Katira is there, and several others voted to have the stereo system have all the fine classical music of his choice. It helped us better concentrate. And from that point on, Mr. Blau has been nothing but an influence on Parchment's past, which I represent, and upcoming generations. Mr. Huff is the next one I would like to mention, please. He is a man who has always had nothing but a smile on his face and was willing to turn around and go the distance for any student. We would not be allowed to leave his classroom until we fully understood what was being written on that fabled chalkboard at the time. Mr. Huff is a prime example of Parchment's excellence when it pertains to the teachers. There has never been a time, I say unto you, if you could see with my eyes what this man right here has done for me, you would be able to see just how deserving he is of the contract. Mr. Ruska, from that time on, Project Decca, whatever it's called, it was so long ago, he turned young minds to better understand government and its complex system.
Right.
I'm a prime example of that. He has the wisdom beyond words to turn any student that does not understand one point how to put government together of its complex system. He is another prime example of what a legendary teacher is. Would not be the same way without him, Mr. Huff, Miss Looper especially, is the last one I would like to mention. Now, I'm about to say in this room one thing. I share a story. And this will be my last. Mrs. Looper saved my life. long ago when I was a sophomore. I was never able to turn around and play for Parchment's football team. And the reason, I can proudly tell you now, sickness overcame me long ago. I stand here as a person who suffers from an epileptic condition that plagued my life. One day, as I was walking down those halls, like usual, I collapsed. Mrs. Looper never left my side. She stood there through thick and thin until I was able to get my medication administered by Mrs. Floor that was entrusted to her by my doctors and parents. She, above all, is the excellence that I speak to you now. Another prime example of what Parchment's school system and its teachers represent. I can proudly say this in closing. Parchment did not make the teacher. The teachers are what made Parchment great.
Yes.
They are like the pillars of this building that hold up. If even one of those pillars is removed, the roof will cave in and Parchment will be no more. Mr. Huff, Mr. Ruska, Mr. Blau, and most importantly, my hero, Mrs. Looper. You are those founding pillars that hold this building up. From my heart, I hope you listen to my one voice from the past. If something is not done, please hear me out. Very rarely, these teachers, this day and age, these four that I speak of, they connect with the students like no other. No other teachers that I've ever had in my lifetime, from now all the way to college, have ever connected with me, my friends, even my sister that couldn't make it tonight, because she's suffering even more than I am. If something is not done, bills rise and fall. These teachers right here will do anything necessary to make sure those bills are paid. And if something is not done, I can tell you this, okay, I'm not bashing. They will find work elsewhere. And the students of today will have been cheated. These teachers right here that I mentioned represent the excellence of execution. Without them, Parchment is no more. It will die. Please, hear me out as a voice from the past. Do what needs to be done. Don't cheat the children that are in their class right now of the teacher and how a teacher can change a child's life. Give them the contract that they so rightfully deserve, especially Miss Looper. And I thank the school board, most importantly, for hearing my one voice out. I appreciate it, and so does the class in 1998 and others from the past. God bless you all. I'm not the only New Yorker here this evening.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the definition of planning time. It's a discussion of life across the country.
they have to be able to share the resources. We heard a little bit a minute ago about being able to make copies. Being able to prepare materials and use the limited amount of workspace available in the building requires that each teacher uses it at a different time. And to say that teachers that have all of their planning time at the same time have planning time is an absolute, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'd like to say a little bit harsher words, but the camera's on. Because if the camera wasn't on, you'd hear my feelings about it. But you cannot operate an educational institution that does not allow professionals to engage in their craft at times that actually work for them. Making people come to work early and then making them teach an hour and a half more than every other teacher in the county is not giving them planning time. So I want you to stop making that ridiculous argument because it's just not true. Okay? Paying a salaried employee under the Fair Labor Standards Act cannot have their salary based on the quality or the quantity of work they perform. Make teachers come in and do things that are non-instructional outside of the instructional day, in my view, is marginal in terms of its legality. And so to call that their planning time is unconscionable. Now, obviously, your attorney has told you something different because you're still doing it. I was a teacher for several years in Lansing Public School. And my school district also eliminated planning time. But that was a school district that had lost thousands and thousands of students over a long period of time. And during the process of them attempting to take away our planning time, our bargaining team was going to make a grave error. They were going to take the language from the contract that provided for planning time and define a full-time teacher as a teacher who did not have planning time. And I stood up and I said, that is bullshit. You cannot do that. Now that, I'm going to tell you. You can't say that a teacher who teaches more than 5 hours a day is not more than a full-time teacher. Every school in the United States defines a full-time teacher as a teacher who provides instruction for 5 hours a day. Yep. If you teach more than 5 hours a day, you have gone way past the point of exhaustion. And you cannot be efficient, cannot be effective. I lost my job because they eliminated planning time. When you eliminate planning time, all you're doing is saving money. It does not pay dividends in terms of educational effectiveness. And you're stealing from the kids today to protect some imaginary amount of money to prevent yourself from being up to the scrutiny of the state. Okay. So I just want you to understand that how insulting it is to hear you continue to say that teachers in this district do not have planning time, or have planning time, when they do not have planning time. They don't. When you decide to stop saying that, maybe you will get a contract. Maybe. It's not about the money. It's about you telling the truth and giving teachers what they need. To say that the teachers in this school district have planning time is a bold-faced lie. An official document on your official state, your government-funded website that claims that the cost of teacher retirement had increased by some ridiculous number, like 89%. And what you did is you left out the fact that the increase in the cost of retirement was subsidized by an increase in money to pay for unfunded liability. It was essentially the legislators' way of pretending that they're giving more money to school funding by filtering retirement money for the teacher pension system through school districts. But the way you presented it to the public indicated that
the money provided for the paying of the additional cost of retirement was not being provided. Second of all, it's not just teachers who receive public school employee retirement. It's every other employee in the district. Guess who gets the largest public school in retirement? The ridiculously overpaid superintendent.
All right, Mr. Blau, you're the last one.
I first want don't want to get lost in all this. Probably the biggest concern is the sustainability of a quality education for the and the current system of place follow. Here's a document for opened up more competition between schools. So schools that wouldn't offer years of service and stuff. So people call them kind of landlocked where they were at the office. That's not quality education. Supported by it all tied to side cameras. The biggest single impact on the student is that well, I don't know how many quality